My wife friend-zoned me and told me she felt disgusted after sleeping with me, so I started acting extremely cold with her. I was standing at the kitchen sink when she said it, like she was commenting on the weather. I think we should just be friends. Then she looked at the counter, not at me, and added, I felt disgusted after we slept together. Something inside me went quiet. Not loud, not dramatic, just silent, like a door closing in a deep hallway. I nodded. I even rinsed the glass in my hand. The water kept running. That was the moment she thought she'd won. That was the moment I disappeared. We weren't always this. We were once careful with each other. Late nights on the couch, her head on my chest, the weight of her trust pressing into me. I paid attention. I remembered things. I built my life around the idea that we were a team. When she laughed, I felt useful. When she cried, I felt chosen. That kind of bond rewires you. It makes betrayal hurt deeper because it has roots. The signs didn't arrive all at once. They crept. A phone turned face down, a smile that didn't reach her eyes, work dinners that ran too late. I asked questions gently. She answered vaguely. I told myself love required patience. I told myself I was being paranoid. That was my first mistake, believing someone else would protect me. The truth revealed itself the way it always does, carelessly. A notification flashed on her phone while she was in the shower. A name I didn't recognize, a message that didn't bother hiding. I didn't read more than one line. I didn't need to. The shift had already happened. Pain gave way to clarity. Clarity is dangerous. It doesn't cry. It calculates. I became colder by design. No arguments, no accusations, just distance. I stopped asking where she was going, stopped reacting when she came home late. I watched her try to provoke me back into the role she understood. She needed my confusion, my anger. When I didn't give it to her, she started to unravel. While she spiraled, I prepared, quietly, methodically. I copied messages, screenshots, timestamps, patterns. I pulled bank statements and noticed small withdrawals that didn't add up. I spoke to a lawyer under the guise of hypotheticals. I adjusted accounts she never paid attention to. I documented everything. Surveillance doesn't always mean cameras. Sometimes it's just patience with a notebook. I learned more than she ever intended to tell me. The affair wasn't about love. It was about validation. She wanted to feel wanted without responsibility. She wanted me stable and silent while she chased excitement elsewhere. When I understood that, the last of my affection evaporated. What replaced it was focus. The execution didn't come with fireworks, it came with timing. First, I stopped funding her lifestyle. Subtle at first, then absolute. Accounts frozen, cards declined. I watched confusion bloom on her face when the world stopped responding to her the way it used to. Then I filed. Not dramatically, efficiently. The evidence spoke for me. I didn't have to raise my voice. The truth did the shouting. The confrontation happened in private. I wanted it that way. She paced the living room, voice cracking, eyes wild. She accused me of being heartless, of changing, of punishing her for being honest. That was when I told her I knew everything. Not angrily, precisely. Dates, messages, amounts, names. She collapsed onto the couch like gravity had finally found her. Tears came fast. Apologies followed. She said she didn't mean it. She said the word disgusted didn't mean what it sounded like. I let the silence stretch until it hurt. Then I said, "You don't get to rewrite the moment you revealed yourself." That was the power shift. She felt it. I saw it in the way her shoulders sagged. The fallout spread without my help. Her story didn't survive contact with evidence. Friends stopped calling. Her affair partner vanished when inconvenience replaced secrecy. She tried to paint herself as a victim. It didn't stick. Truth has weight. It settles where lies can't. She completely lost it when she realized I wasn't coming back. Not emotionally, not psychologically. She begged, she raged, she accused me of manipulation. That one almost made me smile. I told her the coldness wasn't cruelty, it was self-respect arriving late. Now, when I think back to that moment at the sink, I understand it differently. That wasn't humiliation. That was information. She told me exactly who she was and what she thought of me. I listened. Then I acted accordingly. Revenge isn't always explosive. Sometimes it's watching someone face the consequences of their own choices while you walk away intact. I didn't destroy her. I removed myself. I reclaimed my attention, my future, my name. I don't miss her. I miss the man I was before I believed her, but I respect the one I became after. Cold doesn't mean empty. It means nothing unnecessary survives.